Episode 8. Recap the lens beneath the Tor. The party gathers in Brannock Tor to weigh their next move, with leads pointing toward both Caer Lornac and the distant fields of Larnwick. The group debates the risks of leaving the fledgling settlement behind. Brannock Tor is still fragile, and their absence could leave it vulnerable. Seeking perspective, Pholus calls Maven aside. The two speak frankly about what their departure might mean for the town. Maven admits the road ahead will not be easy for those who remain, but he believes Brannock Tor has a chance to survive. What the settlement needs most now is trade and income. If the region can attract merchants and travellers, it may yet grow into something lasting. Even the unusual resources of the area, such as the hardy grackle and goods made from it, could become valuable commodities. Maven also shares an important piece of insight. The merchant house Duskwood is one of the largest trading powers in all of Theria, and the presence of someone from Clan Falconius acting on its behalf suddenly makes far more sense. Powerful interests are beginning to take notice of the region. With that reassurance, the party reaches a decision. Brannock Tor will endure without them for now. Trusting that the town is in capable hands, the group prepares to set out. Their journey will take them first to Caer Lornac, and from there deeper into the lands toward the fields of Larnwick, where new answers and likely new dangers await.
Alrighty, there we go. Killed the music, and we are back live once again for more of Kingdoms of the Shattered Crown, our D&D live-action game, or real play, or whatever you want to call it. It's live. It's not recorded. At least not right now. It's being recorded.
But it is recorded.
Yes. Now, some guys, they do repeats, replays of their shows, and they mark it on there. I don't know if they actually film it and then post it up or whatever have you, but no, all live. Okay, if you were paying attention to the very beginning of the episode, we already had the game recap go through. So as of this point, when we're picking up with everybody, at this point, you have made the trek to Caer Lornoch. You are now approaching the city. It's dusk. The sun hasn't quite set yet, but it's getting close as you finally arrive to the city.
I feel like we were just here.
We were.
Wonder if they remember us.
Nah. This group. We're so inconspicuous.
Well, let's find a place to stay, and then it's probably a little late to go make our meeting, but we can at least get a good night's sleep.
Sleep in a proper bed, but first, race you to the bathhouse. And Aranthor takes off running.
Alamora casts her once a use spell for fly and chases after him.
Okay, she abandons her steed and takes flight.
Yep, I'll just. He can follow. Okay.
She does
Right.
that.
She does the things.
It's fine. He'll just follow us.
So
Smart.
at this point, you guys are heading to presumably a tavern.
Yeah, where did we stay last time? Let's go back there.
The lady?
Oh. No,
No, I
she
think
put
we-
us up somewhere, didn't she?
No, there was an inn. It's just several games ago.
Suppose I could look as well.
We go there.
Is there more than one inn in Caer Lornoch?
Oh yeah, it's a pretty
Okay.
big town. Yeah, I don't see it here in the notes. I mean, it may actually be in there. I just don't see it offhand.
Okay, well, we
I
go
missed-
back to
recall that
this-
we ever
the
got
old-
a name, but
I missed the day that we stayed there. So okay,
Blessed
it's not in
Pearl?
my notes.
We go back to the same inn we were
Oh, no, it's a shop.
stayed at.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll go
the
back
Blessed
to the same
Blessed
place.
Pearl was a shop where the girls got fancy stuff.
Yeah, the only thing in the notes from that game, it just says the dwarf points us at an inn that has bathing facilities. So
Okay.
Also, does Aranthor or Alamora win? Do you want
What's
to
your
roll off?
what is your move speed for flying?
It's the same as my walking speed,
So
but I won't have to dodge anything.
So 30. True.
Yeah.
George, what is your speed on your mount?
That's a good question. I could totally, if I need to, I could jump off him and abandon him like Yoshi.
It's true. Then
Along
just go
with
back
the-
and get
the-
him.
the noise.
Yeah. Well, I could just teleport him out. Well, I just dismiss him and then just recast the spell, and he'll just appear wherever. He has a speed of 60 feet.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. So while it is true You do have the quickest route. He already has a decent head start by the time you get up into the air. So we'll say you get
She got
there.
a trip in.
We'll say you get there close, but you are like just flying up over the rooftops as he brings his steed to a complete stop right out in front.
Oh, you are She comes over and pats your elk's nose, and you are fast.
He is the best. Thank you, my friend. And I'll give him like a little pat on the on his neck.
Bolus back with the group. Be like, they are very cute, yeah.
Everybody else eventually starts rolling up to this particular inn.
I'll go inside and I'll secure some rooms.
Okay.
Alamora follows to book the bathhouse.
All right.
Yeah.
The
Hello.
The bathhouse is actually from this particular area. This is kind of a hospitality district where you're at, which, yes, it means exactly what the term means.
What does it mean?
It's actually like 2 doors over.
Okay, she'll go to
Hospitality is a polite way of saying that there's red light district here as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if Aaron Thor understands that.
Yeah.
With the
Alamora
coin that he
doesn't
throws
either.
around, I'm sure he does. If he
Well,
partakes, however, is another story.
Yeah. No, it's more. I just don't know if he's partaking in that stuff.
Oh yeah, no, totally understandable.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll go into the place and secure some rooms. Let's see. Excuse me, how many rooms do you? I don't know if we have to role play it. I get the rooms.
Sure. Let's see. So you are now staying at the Laurel and Standard was the one that you were recommended.
Laurel and Standard. This is a nice place for the.
It is rumored and purports itself, given the fact how clean and just everything that's gone into its construction. It's lauded as the best inn in the city.
Hey,
It's actually
for us.
it's actually located just off the Market Circle, which is ideal for those of you who are going to go shopping tomorrow. The Laurel and Standard occupies a 2-story stone building built directly into an old Cadonic colonnade. Its front facade features carved pillars and a faded relief of a Legion banner that the current owner painted with a green laurel wreath.
I like this place. I go in and I buy us rooms.
Okie doke. Let's see. Are you going for private chambers, comfortable shared rooms, or actually, those are your options? Sorry.
Well, I believe that. Well, this is a good question. I imagine the ladies would prefer the private rooms. Wait.
Could go either way.
Private rooms are going to run you 3 gold apiece. Comfortable shared rooms, 1 gold piece.
How many people can fit in a shared room?
We'll say 2.
2. Okay. Let's see.
It's like Sonia
I'm okay
and
with that.
Alamora probably usually share a room.
Yeah, probably.
And I'll bunk with whoever. I don't care.
Okay. Then I will get the shared rooms. Enough for the group of us. There is
There's 7 of you.
7. So we'll get
So one gets their own.
yeah 4 shared rooms.
Okay. Alrighty. So go ahead and erase that gold. You're going around getting your key, that has the little dangly bit coming off of it that denotes which room you're taking.
She tells me where the ice machine is.
Yes, that too.
Okay, I cannot find an eraser. I'm an artist. Why can't I find an eraser?
I don't know.
You never have to erase, George.
Oh,
You're
everything,
that good.
That good. Yep.
everything I
Good
do
answer.
is
Good
perfect.
answer.
Here,
Oh,
here
I
you
found
can
it.
borrow mine.
Oh, no, I found one.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, though.
Darn it! I wanted to see that work.
Oh, yeah.
Alamora books individual baths for everybody.
Oh,
Wow.
so
Unless-
pampered.
Big spenders.
Well, we are the rulers of Branactor. We have a reputation to uphold.
Who wouldn't want a bath after traveling?
Oh no, I get it. Well, let's see. So you have an option, or two, I should say. You can either go to the Legion baths or the Hearth water baths.
Which smells better?
I'm sorry. What?
Which smells better.
Smells
Probably
better.
not the Legion one.
I thought you said spells better. I'm like,
Yeah.
why would
Oh, I
that
heard
be
smells.
a feature?
Yeah.
I wish to judge the spelling of the menu. If I see,
Yeah.
if I
You're,
see
looking, you're,
any-
looking,
yeah.
you're looking at the bathhouse. You're like, that looks strangely AI.
I am the
Skip that
paladin of the
Or
oath of
cheap
graphic
imitation.
designer.
The oath
Yeah.
of graphic.
What
the-
features do each of the bathhouses have?
Both of them have very similar features, ideally. One is a little bit larger than the other. And the Legion baths, obviously, tends to attract many of the soldiers and officials that go there. So probably higher end clientele.
Oh, so we can mingle.
True.
Are they co-ed or are they like how does that work?
Well, we'll say
Is
that
this
they're
like Japan?
yes, we'll say they're co-ed.
Oh my.
I'll kneel down so I can get eye level with Alamor, and I'll say, we should do one today, and then tomorrow we'll go to a different one. Then we rate them and see which one we like the best.
I like this plan. So
Uh,
the
and
Legion.
The other one is a little bit more rustic looking. And it looks like it looks more like a medieval equivalent to a rest stop.
Okay.
So specifically for travelers and whatnot.
That one does sound
I think we should go to the Legionnaires one and see if we can get more people to come to our home.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Trying to recruit
Proselytizing.
while you're taking a bath. Captive
Yeah.
audience.
Exactly. And between Thor's charm and Alamora's charisma, we'll have the whole bathhouse coming with us home.
Oh Lord. I think we're gonna need to buy a new, actually build a bathhouse in our town now, because that should
Yeah,
be
that
the
would be a
selling
major
point.
letdown. Zara's got a point. It's like you meet them in the top-notch bathhouse, invite them to come to this frontier, and all they have is
Yeah.
like a stream miles away.
Yep.
But it's a
All
good story.
natural.
It's in our committee planning board bathhouse. Alamora
Bathhouse.
writes it every single time.
Yep. and Zara like supports it, like just puts a check next to it after return.
Alyssa's like, what is this for?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I imagine
you look like a ghost
Thor
on
and then
camera.
Alamora like go to the tavern inn where the rest of the group ends up,
Okay.
and we'll tell. So we booked the bathhouse for everybody.
Ooh, round 2. Okay, I'll take it.
And there's soldiers, so we can recruit some. Wink. And she winks.
Recruit for what exactly?
To
Well,
come in-
for more protection for our home.
to come join our amazing settlement.
Are they
I
at a
was looking
bathhouse?
forward- I was looking forward to a little more relaxed bath, not a pitch session.
Yeah, leave it to
Uh,
us.
you
We
know-
Oh, well,
are-
yeah, you can go relax. Thor and I will handle it.
We'll just
Oh.
point to you sometimes and demand that people come and speak to you as the leader of our place.
Oh,
but don't
great.
worry, we'll handle
Just look regal and
Yeah.
regal
How does
in a
one-
bathhouse? Okay,
How
that's
does one look regal in the bath?
something.
You
it
don't
is-
smile, you don't frown, you just look aloof.
Appreciate the sights. Look dignified.
We
Oh, boy.
haven't paid ourselves since forming this company. I'm not sure that we can take on the pay of soldiers just yet.
That's a good point.
But we can let them know, and then they can let their friends know. And eventually,
Oh,
it's
so
all
you're
about letting people know.
word of mouth. Okay. Okay.
Well, I think if they know what, if we're clear on what they can expect, that this is a developmental period and it's pretty rough right now, then we'll get the kind of people that want to go and build something.
It's a proving ground and chance for them to move up in the ranks.
We are also not traveling back there anytime soon, so sending
That
soldiers
is a good point.
without any supervision might lead to difficulties.
I still think it's a good idea.
I mean, I think that it's good to like talk it up and stuff, but I don't think you should necessarily recruit yet because exactly we're not going to be back there yet anytime soon. Maybe just put the word out, the rumors like, hey, we got a great place developing. Maybe we'll have a bathhouse there eventually. This kind of deal.
It is absolutely beautiful. Yes.
Will be.
I like it now. It can only go up from here.
And what are those potato things called again? I can never remember.
Griffith, quickly.
Crackle.
Cronkle?
Grackles?
Grackles? Is that not a bird?
Grackles are a bird.
Okay. I thought I was going crazy.
I think it's a cronkle.
It's a crockle.
Crockle.
Crockle. Yeah.
Like a crock.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
Or
did
a crock
discover
pot.
them.
I believe the farmers planted some.
Hey, do we bring some with us?
We all look to Griffith.
I kept eating them along the way. I apologize.
They are a versatile crop, although we're not ready to export them yet. They haven't even taken root as a crop.
Oh, we should buy some seeds while we're here for the future crop things.
Oh, actually, that is a good idea. Okay.
Maybe
okay.
on our way back.
Right.
Or we could hire a caravan
Do seeds go
with the
bad?
soldiers to protect them.
I mean,
you
it's
know?
just it would just be more to carry.
Oh,
But
okay.
seeds. It's just
Stop
seeds.
here on our way back.
I can carry it. I have no problem. But yeah, but as long as we know we're coming back to here, on the way back, then yeah, it could wait. But we should get some seeds.
I like that idea.
I will put it on my shopping list.
Yeah. Oh.
Elmore pulls out her journal.
Okay.
Yeah. Put corn on there. Corn grows from a seed. Yes.
Yes.
What was the name of the place?
Which one?
The inn.
Laurel and Standard.
Yes, the Laurel and Standard. Which I put some of the stuff in the Facebook chat for you guys. The first box that says services, that's for the bathhouse you guys were going to.
Ooh.
Everything else, the inn and the features after that, that's for the Laurel and Standard.
We got plans.
Okay, well, the night goes as planned. You manage to relax, wash up, partake in some amenities that you haven't in a little over a month, which is good for the soul. You wind depending on how you want to eat. Obviously, there is food available at the Laurel and Standard. If you want to take a moment to buy some food from there, and you have a nice bed to finally rest in a warm inn with 4 walls around you.
Hey, Before we go to sleep, I'm going to pay somebody to like wash whatever clothes we're gonna be wearing to this like meeting, so that way when we show up, our clothes are nice and clean.
Okay. Even though it's not listed, that would definitely be something as an amenity here.
Mhm.
So if you're gonna take care of it for everybody, we'll just say it's just a silver piece.
Okay, I give them a gold, and I say, listen, they have to be really clean. But
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
How
Well,
much do we minus for the food, or does that come along with our room?
We'll say the one meal came with your room.
Okay.
Anything beyond that, you'll definitely have to pay.
This is fun, you guys.
Alamora does partake of the wine a little bit, but not enough, like a tiny bit, just to like wash her food down.
Okay. Interesting point. You actually see the wine that you basically have been given a bottle for the table, and you can, administer it however you so desire. It actually does have a branding to it.
Okay.
And
Is it
it's
the same one they served at the ball?
no, it is not. It's called Two Arches. It's got kind of like a fancy, like two arches put together with that artists have painstakingly kind of put together, and it looks
Are
very.
you trying to reference McDonald's?
No.
Okay, I'm like two arches.
That's the golden arches. And besides, if that was the case, we're talking about McDowell's, not McDonald's.
It's the golden arcs.
Okay.
Yeah.
But are we loving it?
Sorry, Jerome. I interrupted you.
No, that's okay. But the arches obviously is made to look like lattice work that just has like vines that kind of come up and flowering and whatnot. So clearly it's a premium brand. It's not something that somebody brewed nearby and put in a generic bottle, and which is pretty common actually.
We should get grapes.
Quaid is on his second glass of that wine before anyone has finished their first.
Okay.
I think we're going to need another bottle. How much for another bottle, please?
So one of the waiters kind of looks around and he sees what it is you're drinking, and he says, "That's 5 silver."
All right, I give him another gold.
Jeez. So just keep them coming.
Okay, so he brings you another bottle on top of it, so you have 2.
Hey, thank you, my friend.
Are we going to have another fight?
I look
Depends on if you try to take this bottle away from me, and he grabs one of the bottles and takes it for himself.
Just glug, glug, glug.
This guy changes form when he gets the grape juice into him. We should grow
I had
grapes.
no idea you were such a fan.
How could you not be?
It is pretty good.
It is pretty good.
I think before we go grapes, we should actually get someone who knows how to run a vineyard.
Griffith, do you know someone who knows how to run a vineyard? Do you know to run a vineyard?
No, I don't
Are
know
we
how to run a
trying
vineyard.
to go into the wine business now? Like, no, we don't need that.
It would just be nice to have a Branactor-like spirit. Wait, we were going to do it with vodka, that's right.
We can ask our merchant friend that we're going to meet if he knows someone.
That is true.
I don't know if that should be on the list of things to talk about.
Well, first, yeah, we make
As
sure
much
to
as I love wine and mead and stomping grapes with my feet, I don't think that's the topic that we should be talking about.
It
with
sounds
him.
like a volunteer, and I pour you another glass.
on an added character note, I love the dichotomy between the two games. Last game was, we need XYZ, we need this, we absolutely have to have this. Now that you get to an area you can get this, it's like, I don't know, we should show some temperance here. We don't need all this, So it's funny watching it from a DM perspective. So I'm sorry, please continue.
I
So
don't
does
know about you,
anybody else doing anything for the rest of the night then, outside of just enjoying some drinking?
No, drinking, wine, food, enjoying the first night in a town with actual stuff in a while, and then
Okay.
yep.
Sure.
I'm gonna try out that massage at the bathhouse.
Okay.
Alamora is too.
Oh, the massage.
An oil massage.
Where don't go.
Well, while they're doing that, Zara is continuing to drink and enjoy herself with pie.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Nice.
So everybody takes a moment to pamper themselves, if so desired, to live it up a little bit, since you're in pretty much the only large city in this particular region for quite a ways. There are obviously some smaller villages and whatnot that have been established, but nothing the size of this. It actually rivals the size of Rathglenshire, which Asonia and Alamora have been to, and Erenthor.
Yeah.
So
I brush Folus.
Jerome, for the 9, I'm gonna roll to see if I wake up outside with someone just like the forest when we had our celebration or not after too many drinks. So
Okay.
odd or even. Odd, I'm not gonna look at it. Odd is she does, even she doesn't. Odd, she does. Okay, so she wakes up with someone.
Okay.
Leaves them with a pie on their butt and leaves just like before.
Okay.
All right,
And
I'll get on that.
01 Ace is back in the chat, and he was hoping it was McDonald's wine, and have it called McSaucy,
Oh.
and can
it's
only
found-
be found in the adult-sized play pit.
Bleh.
Wait, this tavern has a playpen? Oh,
Oh no!
it's a mimic. No.
Are we in the
But
red light district?
all of you, you're in the hospitality district, so it's a possibility. But everybody, you have a good night's sleep, except for Zara. There was clearly awkwardness involved.
A good night's
with-
sleep. Wink.
Yep.
with a random pastry for the denizen that she slept with.
Yeah.
Gotta leave a lasting memory.
And in fact,
She puts a flyer on him that says, "Come if you want more." Come back to
Oh God, that is not her recruitment process. Okay.
it's going to be one of those, like, the first 4, and the 5th one's free, sort of like punch card.
God.
She left the loyalty card on him. 8 games later, this
Bizarre
dude
loyalty
shows up.
card. Hell, oh my God, you guys are making it sound easy. Holy shit.
No,
8 games later,
I'm giving her an awesome hint. Is what I'm giving.
8 games later,
I mean,
8 games later,
You could set your own prices.
Girl,
Good.
when she's in her cups and she's just having a good time, this is all part of the celebration for her. So
100%. Quaid.
Yeah.
When you wake, you're comfortable. Obviously, there's no denying the fact that you spent, clearly some nights on the road and then, days, in the saddle.
Yeah.
So that was, or on a cart, however you guys. I actually think everybody came by horse, or steed. Should put it that way. So laying in a bed, whether you had listless sleep or not, is still going to be comfortable. However, you have another odd dream. It's not. You came away from it, especially after the last one that you had, as if it was informative, not like it was foretelling of a threat.
Mm-hmm.
But given the content, it was odd.
Yeah.
And you recall seeing an area near some standing stones. The region was very foggy. You kind of get the opinion that, like imagine, I don't know if you've watched any of Outlander or whatnot, or I'm sure you've seen Braveheart, but obviously there are some scenes of Scotland where it's brushing across the hillside or whatnot, and there's that morning kind of fog.
Okay.
You don't know if it's morning or not, but clearly there's enough light out that it's not completely blacked out, and there's not enough fog that you can't see what it is you're doing. It is a little unnatural in the sense that it's around you in the air, and it kind of seeps along the ground. And there's something about this place that seems significant. And when you flash forward again, you get the the image of what appears to be a skeletal tiefling. You kind of get the opinion of maybe they were a scholar at one point. You could see a book like nearby, or something, and kind of like the impression, although it's not super detailed, of what appears to be like maybe a study or something with old shelves and books and whatnot. Okay. So like I said, it's odd. It's not threatening or ominous, but it's puzzling. But maybe it's part of the new role that you have. It's hard to say.
So this image of this skeletal tiefling is in a study somewhere.
Somewhere.
Okay. And this study, does it seem to be in that same region as the foggy area or a different place?
You don't see any like, it's not like a movie where you watch the character kind of go through scenes and you get the impression that they're all connected. You have an impression that maybe they're tied together.
Okay.
But it's not like Division, you walked all the way through it. So it's related somehow. You're just not sure how.
Okay. Do I find myself able to move throughout this study to like look at different things, or am I stuck?
No. It was all like kind of more still images.
Okay.
When you got past the whole like foggy embankment and the standing stones and whatnot, it was more just like images.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. All right. And I wasn't able to see any particular symbols like on any of the books of the shelves or anything on the tiefling.
That's one of the downsides of what happened. It wasn't a clear image.
Okay.
Why don't you give me a perception check? Not that you're going over your own memory, but you're trying to go over what happened.
Okay. It's saying the application didn't respond. Hold on a second.
Yeah, because they're up. Oh!
There we go. Nat 20.
Critical! All right. So now that you've had a chance to kind of get into a Zen moment and calm yourself, and it comes to you like when you're starting to get dressed, you're pulling on your pants or something to that effect. And it dawns on you that, yeah, it probably is tied to your connections now. And if something like this happens again, you feel like if you find a way to stay in the moment in your dream, you might be able to manipulate it enough to give you more detail. Like,
okay.
it clearly was a vision of some kind, and because you're not very skilled at any of this, that's probably why it was as choppy as it was.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, then, getting up from that, then he'll just gather his things and head out to see what he can. He's gonna see if he can head to that that ancient library again to see if he can find anything else that's there.
Oh, okay. You can obviously after you get up and fully get dressed. You don't have permission of the Queen, however.
That's true.
So you'll need to go through her again if you're going to gain access.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, can't get Access the queen. Then he'll and instead of that, he'll just be walking around the streets until like everyone else is woken up and is ready. So he'll just be walking around town.
Okay, sure. So you've gotten up early, you know, and by the time you're starting to walk around, people are getting their shops open. Like it's that first morning kind of vibe. Like everybody's slowly starting to open. And as you kind of look around, you look to the sky and you can see the sun's starting to come up. You're like, oh, okay, everybody's probably awake now. At the front of the inn, you see a disheveled Zara. Like she's got her boots like in one hand, and she's got some of her clothing like over here.
She's
Sort of
skipping. She's not ashamed whatsoever.
Okay, well, she's barefoot and skipping in, and considering she's a little plus size,
everything jiggles.
Yes,
jiggle, 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 jiggle.
So if you were into that, like LMFAO, wiggle, 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 yeah, then she's a pretty sight.
He'll follow her wherever she's headed to see if
she's actually coming back into the inn.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So
and then to the bathhouse.
he'll be walking in then and be like, "Hey, looks like had a good time."
Well, it was the best. I hope he enjoys the pie.
Enjoys the pie.
I know he enjoyed the pie, but I mean, I left him a pie. Anyway. I need a bath. It's what are you doing this early here? I mean, I know why I'm up, but
just weird night, having dreams. You ever get weird dreams about things that happen in your life?
Well, yes, but there's a big part of my life that I don't remember, unfortunately. But occasionally I wonder, if the dreams I have had have any sort of a memory kind of trigger, but not recently. Is that what you're experiencing?
A little, yeah.
I
used to think I knew where I came from, but the past month or two, things I've gone through and dreamt, it's different now.
Have you run into anything that's triggered these kind of things? I mean, it seems a bit weird to have them in general. I mean, it's been happening a couple of months. I mean, that's pretty frequent.
Well, you know who McGain is?
Do I recognize that name? I'm pretty sure I don't.
Roll religion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably not though.
Religion. You just need to get over 12.
It's a straight die roll. No bonuses to religion. 1 second. 4. No, I don't know who that is. I cannot say I've heard of that name before. What's that name to you?
Well, she's the goddess of death and war.
Oh. Is that who's been coming to you in your dreams?
Last time we were here at Karalornak. Yeah, that's right. I had the last dream when I was here.
No.
And I had more. Huh.
Have you had any since we've been at the settlement? Or it's only when you're here?
Yeah, not at Brannock Tor. I just had a dream the first time here and had more last night.
Oh, so it seems like something about this place might be triggering that. Okay. It's not causing you to like sleepwalk or anything, right? Like you're not doing weird things that you shouldn't be?
Not that I know of. I wake up in the same place.
Okay.
No blood on my hands or anything, so I think I'm all right.
Oh, well, you could wake up in the forest, but that's my pastime. But you know,
Well,
well, I mean, if you ever think that these dreams, I don't know. I mean, they seem to be connected to here. Do you think that there's somebody that you need to talk to? I mean, have you had any sort of clues as to anything more?
well, last time we were here, Inara helped me read through a book that was in the ancient library that's here.
Mm-hmm.
I was just drawn to it. And it was talking about the Republic of Kadan, a place that was apparently here. It used to be a kingdom, but it was defeated by the Solar Empire from a different continent across the ocean. I don't know why I was drawn to that.
That's a bit strange. Wait, you're saying that this is a place that was here before this existed, or in a different plane?
Like here in Idrilar, like Lornak, every place we've been, maybe even Brannock, it was all a part of this empire. But
are you seeing past life, maybe?
I think I am.
Oh, so maybe some regression, or I mean, I've heard some people that can hypnotize and maybe tap into stuff like that. That might be something to, I don't know, if you're curious about the experience, maybe someone can get in your mind.
Who would be able to do that?
I don't know. I don't know. There's lots of healers and um, folks that I'm sure can get into your head if you want that. I don't think you want that though, do you? That's a bit of invasion of privacy.
Yeah, that
But I
depends.
mean,
But
it depends on how many answers you want, I suppose, right? For now.
yeah,
I love the idea of a past life. I mean, I had a past life at some point. I mean, I've been here like 30 years, but I don't know what happened before that.
why don't you remember?
When I dropped into that clearing, I got knocked unconscious, and maybe that just knocked some sense out of me at some point. But um, when I went through that portal, I don't remember what happened before. It's like my memory got wiped. But now again, I've been here so long that feels like it's just a memory at this point. I don't know what happened before. So I feel so connected to those woods and stuff. It's just when we were exploring, just felt very connected to it, being from Faye as I am. So
Yeah, you and Folus really seem to like that Tynewald that we discovered.
yeah, when it calls to you, it's hard to step away from it, but it just speaks to I feel like my inner nature in that sense. My inner person. So makes me wonder if I go into that space, like what I would find. I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
Well, if you're ever headed that way again, I'll go with you. Keep you safe,
Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll keep you safe.
You just might. You can turn into things more than that cat that you were before.
Oh yeah, I can turn into a couple of things. My favorite is a bear. I mean, because Tobias, has a funny sense of humor about that. But yeah, I can do cats. I can do bear. I can do. I can't do anything flying yet. I have to kind of build up to that. I haven't mastered the flight species yet, but it's on my list.
It's pretty handy. Can't do any of that.
Yeah. It takes practice. Hey, I could teach you sometime. Good luck with that, though.
Yeah, I'll take a rain check on that, but thanks.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to take advantage of that bathhouse. I've had a very great time so far, day one. So I will leave you to it, and let me, I'll see you in a little bit.
Have fun at the bath.
Yep. So Zara skips upstairs, drops her stuff off, and then heads back down and goes to the bathhouse.
Okay. By this point, we'll just assume everybody else has waken up. You guys are downstairs at this point, and getting a meal in, getting some sort of breakfast.
Alamora and Ausonia have bacon and potatoes.
And waffles.
Bacon.
Oh, and waffles.
Wow. Okay. So we've got some premium breakfast going around here. So that is going to set you back silver piece a pop.
Is that like
I will-
Studio Ghibli style bacon? Like it's like huge chunks?
Extra
Yes.
thick.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Then I'll get some, but yeah. Oh, forgot my accent.
Yeah.
Yes, I have bacon too. I switch into Sling Blade. And Aaron Thor talks like this when he smells bacon.
He slept really hard.
You want some bacon with
Woke up with a different personality.
You got any mustard in there? This stuff is good, but I've got to say, Griffith is a wizard with bacon. Crazy things he'll do with it.
Maybe we should get some in so we can cook some on the road.
Griffith, could we take bacon on the road with us? Will it spoil?
No, not at all. Bacon is a preserved food. So.
Why have we not had bacon this whole time? Alamora, you are a genius. You are the minister of bacon now.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so in the interim, while you guys are having some breakfast, you guys did see Zara like come back very briefly and then go skipping off, presumably to go to the bathhouse.
Yeah. Hi, Zara.
Bye, Zara.
Bye. She waves. Hi. Bye.
Oh, she looks like she just came from a morning run.
Yeah, something like that.
I wonder what
Vigorous.
she's doing.
Exercising. It's good to keep the heart cardio.
That's right.
Oh, this is just watching people go back and forth.
Okay.
Zer will come back like about an hour later if they're still
Yeah,
eating at the tavern.
So I will have somebody at the inn send a messenger that we'd like to meet with Lazarus Duskwood and to inquire his availability.
Okay. Well, as you do that, somebody's like in the process of getting quickly penning something for you, and then they're gonna stamp it with the inn stamp, so that way they know where to follow up. You end up seeing a individual come walking in. He's got a pardon me. He's got what appears to be a human with him. He's got dark hair, kind of slicked back, immaculate clothing. He's wearing a couple gold rings. He actually looks pretty pretty polite just at first appearance. The guy with him, however, is tall, broad, has kind of a hunched null posture. One ear seems to be torn and missing at its tip. Gray striped fur instead of the usual spotted null pattern. And he seems to be chewing on something, probably like some sort of like a root, or maybe like a part of a stick or something. Kind of like a tick.
Okay. Jerome, are gnolls like in this world? Like, will we know, are gnolls like an evil race, or are they like everybody else, or
they fall under the orc moniker. although he doesn't quite look like a gnoll. His features are a little bit human-esque.
Okay.
Is he a half gnoll?
Good guess.
Somebody got adventurous.
This world is nothing but half creatures.
Do either of them look familiar?
They do not. No.
Okay.
Doesn't look
But
like
they-
the Weasley guy.
They look around, for a second, and you see that they kind of mutter to one another, clearly about the food, the smell and everything. And the human goes walking over to go place an order, and right as you're asking about sending that message, the servant says, "Oh, my lady, some of his servants have just entered."
Oh, you work for Master Duskwood?
So right when you say, the human kind of turns and looks at you, and he says, Brannock Tor people, right?
Yes. We've just arrived in town. Is he available to meet with us today?
He says, "Oh, well, that's why we're here." He sticks his hand out. He says, "My name is Thomas Varelli." And he says, "My big friend in the back, that's Greyjaw."
Pleased to meet you. I'll shake his hand.
Okay, yeah, he shakes yours. He says, "We were coming to give you word that our boss is ready to see you whenever you're ready today. Preferably
Oh,
around around lunchtime. I think he has some plans."
Okay, we can accommodate that. Do tell him that we'll come by soon.
Of course. If you wish
around lunch.
he says, "I don't know which of you happens to be the leader, but if your friends come, we can put them up in another room as well, whilst the meeting is taking place."
Can they not come with me?
Of course, you're more than welcome to bring your retinue with you, but to not be in on the meeting, unless they're all leaders of some kind, which would be rather awkward.
Well, we will. Where is he located?
He says, he is at the Duskwood Estate. He says it's just a couple streets over.
Okay, then we shall call you anon.
All right then. So he nods at that point, and then he actually places an order with the inn at this point, and lists off a couple things that he wants, and to have somebody deliver it to the estate. And Greyjaw comes walking over and pats him on the back, and he says, "You picked up some of that bacon, right?" He says, "Oh, we definitely got more of the bacon." And he says, "Ah, good."
I like this guy.
If he likes bacon, it must be good stock.
So they both turn, and they're clearly armed too, but both obviously are very well dressed. It's clear that appearances matter with these guys, even though the fact that he is a half null. And since you guys have already been up close and personal with a lot of the bigotry and racism that goes around, you notice that none of the servants or any other people that might be staying, be they soldiers or whatever have you, none of them give him any sort of cross look or have any sort of word to say about what he is. So there's clearly an air of respect about either him or the person he works for, or maybe both.
Is it respect, or does it seem like fear? Like, can we tell?
I'll tell you what. Give me a passive perception check. Just tell me. And if you get over 12, if your passive perception is over 12, you can pick up on it.
My passive perception is only 11.
Oh, close.
Mine's 16.
Mine's
What?
13.
You have a
My-
passive
11.
perception of 16, Rachel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wisdom skill.
It's a wisdom
No, I
skill.
know it is. I just didn't.
Mhm.
With all the
Oh.
things she's doing, I didn't think she was very wise. But okay.
Oh. No, that's the thing. She knows
There
what
is-
she's doing.
I know what I'm
Exactly.
doing.
Yeah.
There is a difference. I know
There is a
exactly what I'm
difference.
doing.
My passive investigation is 14, but my perception's only 10. So
Okay. Well, it may be listed as passive investigation. Basically, it's the same thing. So if it's over 12, you're good. So who here got over 12 or has over 12 already? Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3,
Griffith.
4. Okay. Well, yeah, you're a cleric. I would hope so. 5. It looks like for those of you, since Aaron Thor asked, but clearly didn't pick up on it, for those of you who are interested, it could be a bit of both.
Not surprised.
Obviously, the whole, it's a part of Orc tribe sort of thing. You guys have all been here long enough to know that half orcs can exist here. They are shunned and they're not welcome, and they're second and third class citizens just because of what they are, because of everything that's gone on.
They've done. Mhm.
Which also extends to other half races, regardless of what they for. Like for example, Alamora and Asonia, you both saw it with Lethyra, because she is a half ogre.
Yep.
So same kind of thing here, but there's probably it's not a. He's clearly not suffering from the indignities that others might be. He's clearly someone of means and position.
Good for him. He'll eat more bacon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Follis is watching him, just sort of like one bodyguard to another, just checking him out.
Sure,
but-
sure. Yeah, he looks like even though the way he carries himself, obviously with a dignity, a race like his probably wouldn't. He clearly isn't a slouch. Like he has the look and the calloused hands and whatnot of somebody who gets who will get his fingers dirty.
Jerome, this is kind of a long shot thought, but does the Hafnal bear any iconography or other markings that would match anything we saw with the orcs we encountered, the raiding party?
That is an absolute great question. What is your passive investigation? Or
Passive
perception?
investigation is 10. Passive perception is 17.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize there were two.
there is 2, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, so passive
And
perception is what I was.
Passive insight is also 17.
I'm more concerned about the passive perception. No, you do not see anything like that. If anything, you actually see that they both bear the mark of House or Clan Falconius.
And that would be expected. But I'm looking
Given
to
who
see
they
if
work for, yes.
Yep. The half knoll side tied to anything that we had encountered already.
Yeah. Okay, so those of you, you're finishing up. Obviously, Rachel is doing the bathhouse. You guys finish up with your food. I'm assuming you're going to do some shopping today.
We need a messenger hawk. At least one. That's what about said a different character Alamora is looking for. Because we need a way to contact
Other places.
other places. Yep.
So
Well,
is that really the only thing you guys are looking for, per se? Or are you going to do any other shopping?
Well, we
Is there
Aaron Thor
anything
wanted
that
seeds, and we might need to provision.
we should reprovision, but probably not until we're ready to leave? Is there anything that we could purchase and have sent to Brannock Tor?
Really anything. But I mean, you guys speak with the
Like,
authority of
Yep,
your...
we're not
Like,
that far either.
Right.
But like to the group, is there anything that
Oh.
we ought to buy and send
Well,
out there?
we're going to Lands of Undead, yeah?
Holy water.
So
No, that's stuff to take with us. I mean, is there anything that we should send?
Oh, to
Home.
send back to them. What do they
Right.
need?
What do you think?
I
Suppose
mean,
we could send more supplies down there.
the idea
Send
is
some
to
food.
we're going to open a trading place, yeah?
Probably construction materials.
Well, I mean, we can chop down trees on our own, but my point is that soon we will have
Hardware?
merchants visiting us too, and we can ask them for things, and on their next trip they will bring it.
True. Rope.
Yes.
Get a
01 Ace has definitely got the Boondock Saints idea going through, so he's suggesting rope.
All right. Well, I don't have any specifics in mind, so
Okay.
Bonus
So
will window shop through like the blacksmith district and stuff, but I don't actually need anything.
okay. So then I'm going to go over this real quick. We'll touch on the one shop that I know you guys are going to, and then I'll just lay out just overview of what else is there. So you're going to be going to Corvinus Falco, the keeper of the Skyloft. Corvinus operates a small wooden tower loft built against an old watchtower wall. Dozens of bird cages line the wooden shelves. Above the stall are perches, rope ladders, and training rings. The air is filled with constant cooing and the fluttering of wings. You have a couple of different options here available to you. You can have common pigeons, which range up to 50 miles. There's trained courier pigeons, which go up to 150 miles. Legion messenger hawks, which go up to 300 miles. And twin bonded ravens, which go up to 500 miles.
Ooh.
What's the pricing on each of those, Jerome?
It scales up, so common pigeons are going to be 5 gold. Trained courier pigeons are going to be 20. Legion messenger hawks are going to be 60. And twin bonded ravens, 120.
I think the twin bonded ravens would be worth the coin. Ravens are really smart too.
And at a distance of 500 miles, guesswork wise, that puts it in range of the capital.
And that's what we need. We need to be able to send messages to the capital.
how
Wait, is
how
that
do we train them?
the capital where the queen is, or Caer
Yes.
Lornock?
No, the capital of Care cannot.
Balefirst.
Okay.
Balefirst.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's pretty good. And
Pretty good.
you said pair bonded, so we get 2 of them at the price of 120.
Correct.
Hey, is a deal.
What's the significance of them being a pair? Just
They're
Incentive
in
to
love.
come back.
They're smart enough to know love, which means that once they love us, they will always return.
how does one train these kind of birds?
The vendor can provide you with some basic instructions on how to do that.
I can also talk to them.
Yeah, I can talk to them.
Oh yeah, we've got a druid. Yeah, I can communicate simple things to them, but I do have the spell always speak with animals. So
I'm just thinking, how do they find Braddock Tor if they haven't been there before?
well, we take them there.
We walked them up there,
I see.
and then they fly back.
We just gotta train them. That's all. I mean,
Yeah, it's just a matter of
So-
giving them a little bit of time to understand where home is, and then they'll know.
So maybe this is also a purchase that we should make on our way back, unless we want
Are
to
they
take them with
trained?
us to the fields.
Sorry, are they trained to come back to Kaer Lornak at all, like pre-trained?
Currently, yes.
We could still send messages to Kaer Lornak.
What level
there
of
an
bird do we need to
need
reach
for
Kaer
that?
Lornak?
So if you're just going that far, really the standard pigeon would do it.
Between Braddock Tor.
Yeah.
My only issue with the pigeon is that they're a prey bird, not a bird that.
Can defend itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get a pigeon. That thing is dead in the water at that point. Like, I mean, anything bigger than it is it's just food at that point. I mean, let's just be honest.
Jerome, is there also like is there any question of speed? Like, is any of these birds faster than the others, or is it just
The hawks are
thing?
definitely faster than all.
Hawks, but doves, no. I mean,
Okay.
those will take longer, but
But the
Okay.
ravens obviously have, they're tend to be smarter, and they've also obviously got the distance.
Okay. I like the sound of the ravens, but I
Maybe
do
500
understand
miles.
perhaps buying them on the way back, so we can take them back to our place. That way, we are not taking our precious lovebirds into where we're going.
maybe we can buy them now and just pick them up on the way back. Let's just have them.
Put them on the reserve.
Yeah, let's just have them ready, and we'll just when we pass through, just pick them up if they're willing to hold it.
We can ask, see if they are willing to do such a thing.
Well, the question
Well,
I would
see, why
ask
not?
is, where do you want to send messages to?
Yeah, just depends on what we need. I mean, better to have it not needed than need it not have it.
Well, the birds can't be used to send messages anywhere the birds haven't been before. So
Okay,
you need
so
to
maybe
travel to all the locations you wish to have messages sent to.
Well,
do we know? Okay, do we know? All right, I'll ask this character. Do we know if these birds are only trained on just 2 places, or do we know if they have more of an expanded reach as far as their knowledge? I mean, if they're ravens, they're like you said, they're very smart. Do we know if they're trained in more than one place?
From here, the vendor would tell you that they're obviously trained for Kaer Lornak. They're trained for 1 second. Gotta get my map.
Like, what's the scope of their messaging abilities?
They can
fast travel points have they unlocked? You know?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so
Exactly. Yeah.
What locations have they unlocked?
So Kaer Lornak, which is in Velathan, Rath Donegal, which is the capital of Theria, the Coldridge Mines, which is the most northern part of Caer Connaught and Bielfirst.
And that's where we got
That's where we picked up these guys.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I believe we picked up you. It was Griffith and I.
Oh, hold on.
But I think it is true. Maybe we'll not need to send messages to all these places, but I think if we can afford it, having the ravens, and with Alamora, I believe a smarter animal will be a boon to us. And also, we get 2 of them in the purchase. We could buy 1 hawk for 60, but the 2 ravens, like it comes with the thing, and we'll have the opportunity to send, I guess, 2 messages.
I think it's communication is the biggest boon we can have. That we can ask Kaer Lornak for military support if we get attacked, or we can let them know, oh, there are orcs on the way to you. There are also if we find out important information like that would be very important for them to know, we can let them know without us having to send a physical personable messenger, and it's less risky.
And with 2 birds, if we get a raven, we can send 1 to Kaer Lornak for more immediate aid, and we could also send 1 to the queen, so she is made aware of the things that we are dealing with. It is a two birds,
one stone.
two
I
birds, one
getcha.
message.
I
like
am
party
curious
love.
though, if these ravens are like they're bonded, what happens if one of them gets killed or dies? Does the other one still function normally, or is it just?
It does. It just knows that the other one has died.
Oh,
That's
that's
sad.
sad.
Can we?
That's
also,
actually really impressive, though. If
Hmm.
if you have one of the birds and you can tell when it knows the other's dead, then you'll
Yeah.
know if one of your messages is intercepted.
It's very sad to
That is a
realize
good
that
point.
that is the reason, but yeah, I suppose.
I don't think he meant that it was telepathic. I think he meant that when the
I
other
know.
one doesn't return, it will understand.
we
I
could
mean,
all,
there's signs of grief and birds
And
and
if-
everything. So
and if we keep the two ravens long enough, eventually they will make more ravens.
That is true.
that's sure. That's the hope.
That's just science.
That's just one part of
That's
birds and
just
bees.
science.
Jerome,
Science.
is 120 gold like within a reasonable expenditure on the mark?
That is really up to you. You're getting somewhere niche. You do know that the military, when you operated with Erminia Duskbreaker before she became queen, and she had those breakaway legions, most of them used hawks for delivery.
Because they're predators too, so
Correct.
understandably.
And we would get 2 of them for 120 as well. Or 24 pigeons.
I don't want pigeons. That's just a buffet
Yeah.
for other. That's the buffet for the hawks that are intercepting those.
That is lots of
messages.
poop.
We will probably eat them before we get them all the way back to
Exactly. I mean, I'm
No,
fine with hawks too. I mean, hawks I think actually would be great because they're predators as well, so they could defend themselves.
Joe,
Ravens,
in the 300 miles that the hawks are, would that get to the capital where the queen is?
No.
Okay.
So
No.
you want long
it
distance.
it would get
phone
you all the
service.
other locations, just not Bielfirst.
Okay.
You could probably make it down as far as North Nemerdeel.
Could we make it to where Asonia is from?
That's a little bit further than Bielfirst.
Okay.
New Jersey?
Do we distrust this Skyloft?
This store?
Yeah.
Why would we distrust them?
I don't know, but I don't know why we wouldn't just send a message here to be relayed to other cities.
Because they're, I assume they're not a messenger system, but they're a place that trains the birds.
Well, but shouldn't a place that trains carrier birds also fill the role of a messenger system?
Well, why don't we ask them?
I mean, there's a whole continent, right? So
Right. I'm going to tell you right now, no, that's not what he does. He's
Nope.
in it for the mercantile
Postmaster? Okay.
aspects. Yeah. He's not postmaster.
Does he know where that would be in here?
Well, if that's the
You
case,
said
you're
postmaster.
actually well, the equivalent of a postmaster. You're actually talking about something that would be tied to the castle.
Got it.
Because that would be sending a pigeon with a message to the castle in the hopes that they know to forward our message to the next.
Yeah, that's
person.
assuming a lot at that point.
Only the really wealthy are going to have something like this set up. So
I am willing to donate 60 of my own gold towards getting the ravens.
I mean, I'm happy to donate as well. I feel like that might just be the better investment at this point, considering how far you guys want to send these poor birds. But sure.
I think we can put it on the mark.
Is that a yes?
What does that mean?
It means it doesn't have to come out of your pocket.
Oh, but I mean,
I'm okay with paying for it.
I'm willing to help. I mean, it's part of the investment, I mean.
Plus, to be fair, we are also going to a place where we might come back with shiny, clinky stuff. So you may
Got
as
a
well
point.
offload some of this gold I got now to make room for the stuff I'm going to get later. You know what I mean?
You're very optimistic, my friend. But
Hey, I have made it out of that place once, so I think we'll be
Oh,
fine.
I think that might be beginner's luck.
Nah, I'm way cool. I'm way cooler now than I was then.
Well, I didn't know you then, but you're still cool now. So I don't know.
You're not so bad yourself.
Does anyone else feel?
Well, I will donate the 30 of my gold
to contribute.
I will put in 60.
Weird.
It's unnecessary, but if you like,
It just feels like the right thing to do. That's all. So.
And whoever donates money gets to have a say in what the birds' names are, if they don't already have names.
Yes.
Nope, 20 gold. I want to name one of the birds.
So we're we're bidding on the bird names at this point. Okay.
So we've got
all right,
60,
so
20.
60, 30. I'm doing 30.
60, 30, and Elmora?
Oh, 20.
Okay. So we need 10 more.
I'll put in 10.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
There you go. See, we do care. It doesn't always have to come out of your pocket.
Okay, so you've made the purchases. I'll let you guys decide. It's not important right now what the Ravens' names are. So to keep the scene,
the most important.
Well,
so
are the Ravens there?
I know. Sorry.
So to keep the scene going, I'm just going to let you know what else is here, which you can come back to later or whatnot. You have the Antiquarian of the Old Republic, which is like a relic shop. You have Daughter of the Storm Isles, which deals with foods and equipment. There is Darius the Alloy Smith. Pretty self-explanatory. There is the Hedge Apothecary, also pretty self-explanatory. Good for some hunting supplies as well as herbs and general remedies. Legion Surplus Trader, again, self-explanatory. Weapons, gear of the sort. There's a map maker in town. There's a monster parts dealer, which is basically somebody who sells like pelts and feathers, giant teeth, wyvern venom snacks, stuff like that. You already went to the Keeper of the Skyloft. There's a dealer of ancient wonders, so he's another relic dealer. And there you have it. So by this point, after you guys have had some debate, coughed up the coin and purchased the ravens that you needed, which if for some reason you want to keep them here, since you've spent the coin, he's more than happy to hold on to them until you come back through.
Yeah. Does he want any sort of extra coin for like feeding and housing?
No.
Okay.
No, it's very manageable for him to do that. You guys just dropped it, 120 coin. Again, only rich people tend to drop that kind of coin, so he is satisfied with your service.
Sweet.
He's happy to hold on to.
Yeah, they love this person.
Do they have names already?
No, they do not.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to them.
I vote we vote on them in the
yeah, we do a poll. Okay.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because I keep getting talked over, so I didn't know.
So, sorry.
You're a little quiet.
You are quiet. I can hear you, but I can't hear what you're saying. So sorry.
Follis is going to walk up to the bird and ask them what their names are in beast speech.
Oh, yeah. I'm not worried about the names at this point. We can take care of that offline.
Never mind.
So yeah, you guys can take that up in the Discord chat, make a poll, make some suggestions. So on to the lunch you guys have been invited to, and the meeting that you guys have come to town for. By the time you've gotten your special clothing that you're going to wear to the meeting, so not only are they all clean, but it actually has a faint scent of pine.
Hey.
For that added freshness.
It smells really nice here.
Yeah. I like how I smell. It's way better than just tree.
And 1 second. Okay, so as you make your way to the, again, finding the estate is not a problem whatsoever. And as you, it's clearly in the, it's in a district that would be, even though they didn't really have these features in like a medieval society, would be the equivalent of like middle class. So the homes are nicer. They are individual with a little bit of space, but they are obviously not like, expansive mansions and, made of gypsum and, the audacity behind, their, what they pull in for coin. This one's a little bit more, less ostentatious. But the road to his estate winds through a stretch of old ravenwood trees, the dark branches arching over the path like the ribs of a great cathedral. The air grows quiet as you approach, and the sounds of the nearby town fading until only the creak of wagon wheels and the whisper of winds through the leaves remain. Ahead, wrought iron gates rise from low stone walls that enclose the property. The metalwork is elegant but severe, shaped into curling patterns of ravens and thorned vines. 2 lanterns burn steadily on either side of the gate, when necessary. It would appear that their soft amber light reflect off of the black iron. A pair of guards stands watch nearby, well-dressed, disciplined, and alert without appearing openly hostile. Beyond the gate stretch a long gravel drive leading to the manor itself. The estate is large but not ostentatious. The manor house sits low and wide rather than tall, built of pale stone and deep red roof tiles and dark wood beams. Wide windows line the front facade. Their shutters open to catch to catch the afternoon breeze. A long veranda runs across the front of the house, supported by sturdy columns wrapped in climbing ivy. The grounds appear meticulously maintained. A fountain sits at the center of a circular garden near the drive's end, water spilling quietly into a basin carved with old elven motifs. Flower beds and hedges are trimmed with almost obsessive care, forming clean lines and winding paths between patches of lavender, white roses, and dark-leafed shrubbery. Lanterns are nearby, hanging from iron hooks along the walkway to add additional lighting during the evening time. They still, of course, maintain during the day. Several smaller buildings sit beyond the main house, guest cottages, stables, and a carriage house, all arranged neatly around the estate like satellites orbiting the manor. Servants and attendants move quickly through about their duties, and a few well-dressed men linger near the veranda steps, speaking in low voices. They glance towards any newcomers, aka you, with the practiced calm of people accustomed to watching everything without appearing to do so. Despite the tranquility, the estate carries an unmistakable sense of control. Nothing here feels accidental. Every path, every lantern, Every carefully positioned guard suggests the presence of a man who prefers to see everything that happens within his domain. And at the center of it all waits the manor house, warmly showing warm lighting from inside, welcoming, yet quietly formidable.
Okay, so we head inside. Give our names to the
doorman,
servants or guards or whoever.
Okay, 1 second. I'm going to give you guys a picture.
Boop. The servants earlier said that it was a meeting between Master Duskwood and the leader, Anactor. I suppose that means me, but I don't love the idea of meeting with him on my own.
can you not just say that you want us to be there? That this is a timeshare, or that we all are a part of it?
I'll see what I can do.
Or they were all part of the council. I mean,
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that you would not. That you would like to have
I figured I wouldn't press his servants, but I'll see
You're
what I can
meeting
do.
with a noble. He's going to want to meet only with a noble.
But were we
Perhaps.
not advisors?
Well, I will let you decide how you want to finagle that. The two individuals that you saw from before end up approaching, and they, of course, walk up. The human addresses, the group at this point, but looking directly at Asonia, since that's the person he actually spoke with before. And he says, well, thank you for coming. Mr. Duskwood is available. We have we have a room set aside specifically for everyone else. Lunch is being served.
Can I not bring them with me?
And so he kind of looks for a second, and he looks to the looks to the half null. And he says, as he as he thinks about it, at this point, Greyjaw speaks up, and he says, "That's interesting. We are aware that we're under the impression you had one leader, not that there was a group of y'all."
We have an equal share in the vitality of Brannock Tor. We make decisions together. It would make sense to us to be able to consider Mr. Duskwood's proposal as a group.
And so they stop and look to one another, and then one kind of shrugs, and at that point, Thomas says, "Let me go check with the boss, see if that's okay. If nothing else, we may have to bring in a bunch of extra chairs."
Oh no, I don't need a chair. That would be a strange chair.
Don't your legs ever get tired?
No. It just sits down.
So at that point, after several minutes, Thomas comes walking back out, still looking a little puzzled, and he says, "The boss says, for the sake of potential business, the rest of you can come back. The rest of you can come in, although you need to understand the inconvenience of the matter. And so he flags, somebody down and says something to him in another language, and they go scurrying off.
Is it Elvish, Giant, Dwarven, or Sylvan?
Is it what?
What language?
Was the language Elvish, Giant, Dwarven, or Sylvan?
No.
Oh, okay. No, well, it's not a real language. Yeah. It's not one of the ones I know. It doesn't count.
So within another few moments after that, the two of them bring the rest of you inside. There is a mat out front for everybody to shake their boots off on and wipe potential dirt and whatnot. And when you're brought into this room, it's set up like, with the exception of all the additional chairs, like a study. So it's it has some books like up on the side, some other like art pieces that kind of sit on the shelf. They're not all books. There's a painting on the one side. Looks like maybe it's like an older family picture of some kind. The individual I just posted in the chat, the Discord chat, is sitting behind the desk, very well-to-do and rich-looking clothing. He is a drow elf.
A drow?
Wow.
No.
Jerome, are the drow, are they treated any differently, or do we see them as any differently in this world?
It's a great question. There hasn't been a whole lot of contact with them. People know that they exist, but because they're elf, they kind of get a buy under elves in that sense.
Okay, so they don't have the same like negative connotation that they do have with like Forgotten Realms. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if people start to get to know them, probably. I mean, but they don't have the same level of interaction like they do in like Forgotten Realms and whatnot as they do here.
Okay.
That's why they tend to initially fall under elf. And then if they do something obtuse or whatever, oh, evil elf. Okay, well, that translates easy enough. Kill it. So, and he's standing. There are chairs for everybody, and there's a small grouping of pillows specifically for Mike's character.
Aww.
Fancy.
Alamora will state, that was very considerate of you to accommodate our centaur friend.
And the rest of us.
Yeah, I'll do a polite bow.
We're much obliged, sir.
So and he nods and he says, you'll have to forgive me. I was not expecting such a large group of individuals, but please have a seat.
Go ahead and sit.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll settle
Sit
in.
so I can see the entrances.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand next to Folus. Not gonna sit. I'm just gonna stand.
I'll sit, so I don't feel as intimidating.
All right.
Alamora sits very elegantly like a noble.
1 second.
Like a lady.
Like
She's just leaning on her staff, but she'll stay standing.
While we wait, I did get a wand for Alamora.
Awesome.
Oh.
I need to.
It's made of
Warhammer so
paper
bad.
and hot glue.
Oh, that's cool.
It's so
Strongest
cool.
materials.
Oh, I thought you were originally talking.
Oh, I thought you were talking in character too. So.
Oh,
you
sorry.
showed it on
No.
screen, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Look at my cool wand. I am magic. Fear me.
It's like Hook. She's starting to believe. I can see the wand.
Okay, well, so at that point he says, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a semi-personal question. He's looking at Asonia.
I see. I suppose you can.
He says, my people tell me that your last name is Serapio. That's a somewhat uncommon name to these parts.
Yes, that's true.
You know what? I didn't have that note pulled up. Hold on one second. Save and...
He's got kind of a Godfather vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say that if
I feel like
Gonna
it
make
was
us an offer we
intentional.
can't refuse.
if Alamora uses that paper wand to cast fireball, it's going to burn up.
It's one-use wand.
Unfortunately, Alamora doesn't have fireball.
So
It's just like the Godfather.
he says, so is that any relation to Gaius Serapio?
It's my dad's name, right?
Write that down on your character sheet for crying out
No,
loud.
I mean, it's been a long time.
I'm more surprised that she has a parent that's alive as a D&D player.
Both of her parents are alive.
Whoa!
But when I started playing, I thought they were dead.
Mm.
So
Yes.
kind of best of both worlds.
True.
It counts. Yeah.
Necromancy. Got it.
Well,
Necromancy. I don't have it on my sheet, but I'm pretty sure it is. How do you know Gaius Serapio?
And so he smiles and he says, he spent some time here with me on his way north.
Really?
What relation are you specifically to him?
He is my father.
And so he just he smiles and he says, he often talked about his family. He stayed with me for several days before he and the king went further north. Your father knows his way around a vineyard.
My father knows many things.
He says, well, if it is not too much to ask, please convey my respect and my good wishes to your father. He's a great man.
I shall. Which king was he in company of? If I may ask.
He was in the company of King Phelan before all of that mess.
King Phelan of Theria,
Correct.
as I suspected. Well, have you? It seems you've established a more permanent residence here.
Yes, this is a second home we recently purchased.
Do you plan to settle here?
For the time being, yes. Why are you so interested in my home?
Just pure curiosity, taking the measure of my companion.
Oh, I see. And this woman to your right, she bears the same family crest. Is she your sister?
Cousin. This is Alamora Serapio.
She'll stand up and curtsy a little.
Okay, so he bows. Oh, that's good. That's good. You had kind of a sibling vibe about you. Family's always good to have around.
I couldn't agree more.
Did you bring any of your family here?
So he motions around. And he says, "I'm surrounded by family. There's some more back in geez, I'm forgetting name of my own cities.
There. Oh,
There you go.
I have a few.
Rathdonegal?
I still have a few back in Rathdonegal as well. Mostly here on business.
May I also introduce my other companions? And I'll indicate for all of you to give your names.
Yeah. I'll stand up and give him a bow and say, Marshal Eritor Nightpool, at your service, sir.
Zara will just kind of wave. Zara Mossmantle of nowhere.
I am Polis.
And I am Griffith Parnor. My father is Baron Parnor.
Quaid McGinnis.
He says, "It's good to meet all of you. Welcome to my home. Please, would you care for some wine?"
Is it Therian one?
He says, "You could classify it as such, yes, but specifically since I gambled on your surname, it's a specific wine that your father helped me design."
Oh,
Oh.
I would love to taste it.
So he
Likewise.
he
Is
motions.
The wine from the party, or is it different?
Well, you haven't even tried it yet, so.
Well, I know, but you
Great
said it
question.
was specifically something brewed
Do we recognize the
by
label?
the family.
You do recognize the label, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
The label is the same one that you guys had at the tavern.
The
or
arch.
at the inn.
2 arches. Okay.
Oh, this morning?
Mhm.
Yeah, we're a fan of this one.
This one, however, has it has the same kind of label, but at the bottom it has the date basically that it's been aged, and it's actually been aged at this point 7 years.
Hey,
Oh.
Asonia, I did not know that your father made wine. Is this you like this is our grandfather wine then?
My father has keen business sense. He is a master of several industries.
Not just a business sense, he has a good green thumb. He knows how to work the land and till it correctly. He says, as he looks around to the individuals there, and he says, "I have heard about most of you, brave people, capable people, and in these uncertain times, such people are rare." He says, "As I'm sure you're aware, Theria is a house whose roof has caught fire. Many good men are looking for new shelter. When trade suffers when the kings quarrel, and when the trade suffers, the people suffer."
What is your vision for Theria?
Oh, Theria will continue. They're looking to bring about a new king, from my understanding.
I don't suppose you know who are the candidates.
I know, but that's not why I brought you here. Theria is still chaotic. Brannock Tor, however, is a promising place. It looks to have strong walls, good people, honest work. But a town like that deserves stability. Merchants who can bring goods safely guards who can ensure the caravans arrive?
Alamara nods vigorously.
Says, I don't know how much you know about myself or what it is we do, but my associates and I, we're men of commerce. If we're allowed to establish a modest trading post, we can ensure the road to Brannock Tor remains safe. Bandits disappear when commerce becomes organized.
What route did you consider just between here and Brannock Tor?
Oh, that's a great question. Initially, it would be from Brannock Tor to Carolornock, but as we've already established, I have contacts to the rest of Theria, so should your needs align, could also work a deal from there. But as fate would have it, your neighbors up in the Glensharo Vale have also worked a trading deal with us, so the protection would extend there as well.
What was the name that you said, Jerome?
Glensharo Vale.
How do you...
That was the neighboring, or that was like the province that somebody else took that was like kind of in the same...
Bingo.
Okay.
Oh.
It got mentioned briefly at the meeting, and then you guys also heard about, he already took it up, but he wasn't, I don't think, he wasn't there when you guys had your party.
Okay. But they've already made a deal with this, with this fellow.
Correct.
Okay. Jerome, can I roll an insight check on him to kind of see, like, just to see, like, how do I feel about his, do I think he's lying? Do I think he's telling the truth? Like, I kind of want to...
Sure, go ahead and roll.
Right. Okay, my insight is, all right, +4. And just an 11.
Okay. You're not sure, but clearly he's not threatening. By any means. You're in his home for all intents and purposes. So.
Okay. Yeah, and I like his accent. He's very like relaxing to listen to.
So as you say that, he says, "If you'll forgive me for being a little forward, but you have influence here. The people trust you. And with your blessing, this arrangement could benefit everyone."
What sort of terms are you considering?
He says, "As it so happens, fate has been good to us since the problems in Theria. I spoke with the Baron of Glensharo Vale. I worked a similar deal with him. So I thought maybe I would extend something similar to you if you're so interested. But we're aware that your barony is still young, lacks some resources. So perhaps we could work a deal for the land the trading post would sit on, and we would foot the bill for its creation." Then we take obviously a small portion of each trade that comes through, like a tax of some. This would ensure your trading routes would be protected. People could grow and have more opportunity.
I'm going to look to the group to see if anyone seems uneasy about this idea.
would Brannock Tor be considered the end of the route? Or are you looking to use Brannock Tor to open routes farther west?
No, there are no routes that go further west as of this point. You're looking at the orc territory beyond those hills.
Yeah, no. He collects the revenue from our trading place.
Well, he said he'll take a portion of it, and they'll also pay for the construction of the trading place.
So it sounds like he's renting basically a plot from us for his post, and you basically are getting kind of like a rent from him. Sounds like he's renting a spot.
Yeah. In addition to like the being able to have our goods be put into the trading post to go out, so it would keep us from having to set up something like that ourselves.
What he's out of character, what he's proposing is he's going to foot the bill to create the location.
The trading post, yeah.
Correct. He would own the property that it sits on, not obviously the whole thing, but just
not. Wait. So he's actually wanting to buy the plot. So that takes away from our portion. So we wouldn't actually have any.
That's what I'm worried about.
Jurisdiction on that. That's what I'm talking. Okay, that's the clarification I was talking about. Like, is he wanting to just rent this portion? Like, it's still our land, but he's just renting this spot, like a booth rent kind of deal.
No, that
or,
he would actually
buy a portion of the land. So
he would actually.
That's what I don't like.
Correct. Well, that's not much different really than what the other civilians have in place right now. But
right.
You could take that up with him when you go back, I guess. But essentially, that's what he's doing, footing the bill, and then as he put like a small tariff on the goods coming in or out to, cover obviously costs. You guys have everything else, and that's going to cover the expenditure of his people patrolling the route and ensuring that everybody gets back and forth safely.
But would it affect our income from the trading post?
No. Not in the way that it would project.
Do we know how many like trading posts he actually has? Because my concern is that he's trying to set up maybe a monopoly in that sense of the trading route itself. Like it all goes through him, kind of like you go through me or nobody else kind of deal. I'm trying to not be the negative Nancy and see the underlying maybe negative aspects of it, that we're not aware of.
You'll have to ask in character.
Yeah. Or roll an insight check.
Yes, I do have a passive insight of 13.
Yeah, you could roll, you could roll one too, because I rolled pretty badly, but
I don't know, like I don't want to outright accuse them of doing something shady on the other hand of this, so I don't know what to ask in that. Yeah. So
it doesn't help he has the Godfather's voice.
Yes.
When Sonia was looking around, if nobody else like immediately pipes up, then Quaid will be like, "It does seem like a fairly good deal. I mean, if he's taking care of all of this, it gives us the opportunity to use our funds to make other things. Bigger walls, everything like that. Saves us time, money."
Can I ask, how many trading posts do you already have going on at this point? Are you fairly expanded? I mean, forgive me, I'm not familiar with your territory or operation, I suppose. Yeah, there you go.
He says, no, that's a good question. We have trading posts obviously north of where you're at. Presumably, if this goes well, we'll have one there. We've got one here. We have one here in town, and obviously a few up and down the coast of Theria, as well as the capital.
And do you have any like direct competition for your trading posts? Like, are there others that are in similar territories that you have issues with?
He says, what do you mean, issues?
I mean, running into each other when trying to maybe compete on the some sort of trade. I mean, I don't know in terms of like routes, like you guys have dedicated routes that you're not allowed to share and things like that. And going back because you're going to provide, men to patrol these routes and things like that. Protect your goods and interests, understandably. Do you
If
ever cross paths with somebody you don't want to be on your route?
we have proprietary routes, that is correct. That something that all merchants attempt to develop, barring that they use the imperial roads, which are free to use for everyone.
Okay. I look towards the rest of you guys. I mean, so you're looking to buy the land, build the post, and basically expand your, the reach of trade. It's never a bad thing, especially in this newer developments, I
Of
suppose.
course, the term would be striking while the iron's hot.
Would it be amenable to you if we were to add a clause to our agreement about renegotiating if we become difficult neighbors? Or if there's some
Conflict.
conflict that develops?
Conflict how?
Well,
Maybe agree to talk first before jumping off a handle, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, don't automatically assume that something's
to
true.
settle
Maybe
any
have a
disagreements
fair,
that may
exactly, a
arise.
fair discussion about a disagreement. Exactly.
Of course, that would be something you could discuss with my people once the post was established.
Do you have anyone specific in mind for manning the post on a more long-term basis?
I have a few candidates.
Would we be allowed to, I don't know, interview them, so to speak? I mean, if they are going to be there and we're going to have to deal with them, I feel like we should have, perhaps say in terms of like who, not a say, but maybe meet who's going to be there, so we have that understanding.
He says, I understand some of your trepidations, but I'm not asking for any of you to step back from anything in particular in regards to what you might run or own. It's a little awkward to have you step forward and interview my own people.
Well, if we are going to be working together, it stands to reason that you'd want to know who you're going to be working with, right?
Oh, of course. To that, I don't disagree.
What kind of timeline are you thinking?
Well, again, with your blessing, this is something I could put forward by tomorrow.
I think Arendor will kind of just like look him in the face and say, Mr. Duskwood, is it Mr. or should I call you Lord? I apologize.
He says, Mr. Duskwood is just fine.
Okay, Mr. Duskwood. I must admit that I have briefly heard your name before, but I did not know much that I could. You, as far as your reputation goes, but I just wish to I wish to take your caliber as a man, not only just of business, but also like who you are as a person. We are hoping to create something good, and I wish to know: is this something? I understand you are a businessman, and coin is important, but is your interest in our Branactor, is it because you also wish to, like you mentioned before, to is it to establish a place for people to be safe and for safety and all of that good stuff?
That's a good question. Okay.
I understand your trepidations again. I'm not sure entirely why you let's just say you're questioning me on that level, but of course I've already indicated that is the goal. No one makes any money when there's chaos berefting the region. And there's nothing to be made if the orcs come through.
Right. Thank you. Okay.
Any other concerns?
Not a concern, but Mr. Duskwood, I'm curious. How much of a force do you have to protect these trade routes that you're establishing?
Sufficient.
I mean, he says it confidently. I'm inclined to believe him. Seems he's got other history of establishing these things, so it stands to reason he knows what he's doing in that sense. They're still around, right?
That is correct.
I mean, it's got my vote, I suppose.
I'm not the type of man to brag or to give out additional details of that nature. I hope you understand.
Well, I think we've got an arrangement.
Good. And so he stands up at that point and extends his hand, and he says, You honor me. I do not forget loyalty.
I'll shake his hand.
Okay, so anybody not shake his hand?
I'll get up and shake his hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be polite.
Great shakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, if he wants to, sure.
He says, and at that he says, understand this. Loyalty is not given freely. It is earned and remembered. And on my word, or I should say, I am a man who has had many enemies in the past. It is true, as most men have in my position. They've all shared one weakness: impatience. Rest assured, once this trading post has been established, your people of Brannock Tor will start seeing prosperity.
Glad to hear it.
Look forward to it.
Yeah. Kind of put my hand on my chest and give him another like bow.
Okay. And he says, now my people have organized a lunch in the other room. Would you honor me to partake of some?
Yes, will you eat with us, my friend?
Are you asking him that?
Yeah.
No, that's what he's indicating. He's like,
Hey.
Of course.
Hey. Oh, yeah, let's go.
Okay. So if you all go into the other room, it's literally like one of those long family tables. It's got food laid out all along. It's got some sausage and meats, cheeses.
Oh yeah.
There's some fruits.
This is Zara's kind of buffet.
Yeah.
The mafia buffet.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. I mean, it's like there's like two different types. There's like a pasta setup. There's also some ziti at the other end.
There's going to be a nude guard with a cannoli on his belt, like later on.
And Zara walking out to the Godfather theme in the background.
Shoes slung over her shoulder,
Okay, so with that established, and of course you're able to spend as much time as that point you want. to finish up the lunch. Where are you going to from here?
Alamora will send a messenger to see if Kieran is in the city.
Okay. I mean, if that's the case, then one of Mr. Ravenwood's men is going to go run into town to go check on that.
I would like to see the alloy smith, perhaps the apothecary. We could see about maybe getting some silvered weapons or some holy water or something that we can use to make hollow ground.
Let's
is there
let's
a
look at
book?
the seed selections for crops and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like
And
at least
send
see
a-
what they have, if anything. And we could even reserve some stuff, or even just send some back. I mean, there's
I
nothing
was-
that says we can't do that.
I
So.
think a caravan, like sending our seeds, because the sooner they get in the ground, the better.
Well,
Oh,
it depends on the season, though. The season
Yeah,
is everything.
is it
So.
spring, Jerome? What season is
We'll say yes.
it? Okay.
I mean, that's my
And
season. So.
Mr.
Yes.
Duskwood did say that he would start setting up the trade route as soon as possible. Perhaps our first caravan rides with some seed.
There we go. Let's go ahead and do it now then. So that's good timing. Okay.
All
Is
right.
there a bookstore, Jerome?
Yes.
Alamora wants to go to the bookstore.
I want
Okay.
to go to
Okay.
bookstore.
So divide and conquer. Let's go. Pwah.
Yeah, I want to go to the
Okay,
bookstore.
so
too.
I'm just going to go, just to keep it fast. So, Brittany, are you going to any store?
Not in particular.
Okay.
I'll
So,
just yeah. I'll
George.
just come in.
I want to go
anyway.
to the Darius Alloy Smith. I want to see about possibly getting either some like a silvered weapon or anything that might be good against the undead, something hallowed. And then I would also like to visit the apothecary to see if they have. Well, I guess we probably go to a church to see if they can supply us with holy water or holy
Yeah, you have to
oil.
go to a church for something like that.
Okay, then I'll go to a church.
Okay.
But Alloy Smith.
Alloy Smith. Okay, so so he runs a portable forge stall built from salvaged Legion shields hammered into a curved windbreak. Small furnace burns constantly and a rack of tools hangs from iron hooks. So you're looking for silvered weapons?
Yeah.
He can silvered, I should say, weapons are rare, but he can supply you with 2 silvered spears that he has available, and then 1 what are the polearm hammers called? Halberds? Not halberds.
I think a halberd is like an axe.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
have the axe.
On a long pole.
It would probably be the maul then.
Okay, so there you go.
Lucen or a Becta Falcon.
Gesundheit.
Yeah. So, but there you go. One of those. Silver.
Okay.
That's all he has available on hand that are silver.
Ah, that sounds interesting. And that has reach. How much for the silver, the pole arm?
Since it's silvered, it's going to cost you a gold.
Hey, gold. I will take this gold halberd thing. The pole arm. I'll take it.
Okay.
Do you guys want a spear? How much are the
Sure.
spears?
The spears collectively for both will be a gold as well.
I'll take them all.
Okay.
I can use a spear.
Yeah, I'll hand out the spears and I'll.
Oh, yeah.
When the time is ready. Okay. And then
Okay,
what
yeah.
else were you checking on, George?
I was going to go to the apothecary, but I decided instead to go to a church to see about holy oils
Okay. So
or holy water. Yeah.
we'll wait on that. Alamora.
Bookshop.
Okay, so that means you're going to the map maker.
Also looking specifically for information about the undead, like that kind of book.
Okay. She has mostly maps. She does have informational based scrolls, which are like parts of books in that sense.
Okay.
Nothing on the undead though.
Okay. Does she have any maps specific to the area we're going about the undead? Like, what is that place called?
Fields of Larnwick.
Yeah, Fields of Larnwick. Does she have any
She does.
maps? She wants one of those.
Okay, that'll be 2 copper.
Cool.
And the last time it was updated was about 10 years ago, which is still pretty accurate by map standards. Shows it shows the river routes that are nearby. It shows the roads. It shows basically roads that go near it. And there's a location of a tavern that's not too far away.
Okay.
And basically, like, obviously some imagery on the map that shows, Fields of Larnwick, don't go, danger.
She'll ask if she knows anyone that knows the Fields of Larnwick well.
No, unfortunately not. If you're gonna, she would tell you that if you're gonna find somebody like that, you're probably gonna need to go to Balren Mara, and she wouldn't suggest it.
Okay. She'll ask if she knows, like, where to find more information about the undead, like, and specifically, is the church a good place to look there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Alamor will then go to the church to see if they have knowledge about the undead.
A little errand door pops up on your shoulder and says, "Look, maybe books on Sarenrae, the god of the temple that we were hanging out in."
Oh, yes. So first, Temple of Any books about that goddess?
Oh, okay. No, she doesn't have anything like that. That she says something, because she's never even heard of it. Something that obscure you probably need to go to Denopenix for.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, we need to train our ravens to go to Denopenix.
And get a library card for us.
Yeah,
Yep.
Of course, because they can do those things. I would love to hear the translation from the Raven. Ah! Yeah, that I'm sorry, that doesn't translate.
I don't think Gideon is gonna let us take anything out of his library.
Oh, God!
No, but he could send us scrolls of translation, maybe. Alamor is hopeful.
Okay. So Dale.
Let's see. He's just gonna go to where there's like food and equipment to get some more rations because he's almost out.
Okay, so you can go to the same place. Or you could go to the Legion surplus traders, who have basically all the standard like weapons that most legionnaires would have, armor. There's military gear there as well as some miscellaneous stuff. And then if you're looking for food, you want to go to Daughter of the Storm Isles. Where you can pick up salted eel strips, smoked sea meat, dried kelp crackers, pickled shellfish.
Delicious.
Ew.
Just like Mama used to make.
I mean, like long shelf life. Oof.
Just like Cthulhu used to make.
Oh no! I take it all those things are like preserved type of foods. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
Then he'll get like 6 days worth of rations of that type of food.
Okay, that'll work. Okay, and then you said you were going to go. So if there's anything, I'll let you look it up in the book. Then they have most of the common weapons there at the Legion surplus. Obviously, like rope, field cooking kits, tents, saddles, anything you might need to get from there. They also have old banners, war horns, and Legion cloaks.
Okay. Let's see here. Are the prices the same as the book?
Yes.
Then I'll look through the book real quick, and you can go into the next person.
Okay. And Rachel.
I'm going to basically like the feed store. I'm basically looking for seeds for crops to send back with the caravan for the trading post. Looking for things that are seasonal, and also looking for things that will plant now or plant soon for like the fall kind of deal. So
Okay, so you're not going to the market square. You're going to be going to like farms nearby.
Yeah, basically
Which
I'll
is
just
just
kind of go
fine.
around, yeah, and just try to get like, like little pouches of seeds to plant and stuff. So
Okay, so so for the notes specifically, what type of grains or seeds are you trying to pick up?
probably wheat, things to make flour. Off the top of my head, probably corn for sure. I mean, potatoes are kind of easy thing. What else?
Barley, wheat.
Barley, yeah, things to bake with, that to process.
Jerome, is our soil kind of stony, or is it or will it handle some of these like crops?
It will, but not where the fortress is at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, I have two pictures of Brannock Tor. One has some fields, and of course, like the big, almost like a big part of a I don't know, pillar or whatever you want to call it, or a butte. And then the other one is the shot of the basically the trail that runs along one of the ridges of the mountain where the actual thing is. So you can't grow anything there really.
Yeah.
Down below, however, yes, there's plenty of fields to grow at.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Yeah, things like cabbage. I mean, I'm not really sure. I'm not a gardener, OC guys. But I know that as far as farm wise, crops, corn, lettuce, cabbage, carrots,
Okay.
things that are hardy.
So here's what I'm going to do, and you guys are going to be allowed to list 10 particular types of seed
Okay.
or grain that you're trying to.
So we'll do that off.
pick up. Yeah. So and we can decide that out of character.
Okay.
In total, it's going to cost you 10 gold, and you're basically getting
Perfectly
like
fine.
two big sacks apiece.
Enough to at least get started.
Sure.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So yeah.
Mike.
He's following Aaron Thor around.
Okay. And Matt.
So Griffith's not really going shopping, but he is going to use. He's going to cast a sending spell to Maven. So the message is, Sir Maven, Esonia granted Duskwood rights and land to establish a trading post. They will arrive there shortly to start building. Select an appropriate plot. That is my 25 words. And he can respond mentally with in same 25 words.
Okay.
If he wants to.
So he says, thank you for the heads up. I will make sure it's taken care of.
Aaron Thor shudders because he's like,
Send.
Griffith just did something awesome.
Griffith is our raven.
Why did we buy ravens? We should have bought another Griffith.
I don't think we could afford another Griffith.
He does not come paired.
Okay.
You guys totally overtalked him when he was trying to tell you that he could do that last time when you were discussing messaging.
Aaron Thor can't remember. He's got intelligence of 10.
Jerome, did
Yes.
Alamora find any information about undead at the church?
So the church you went. Oh, you know what? I need to pull that up. Give me 1 second.
Sorry.
Probably, but I need to get my kingdom notes up on the.
If we need to, you can send it to me later, and we can keep going.
Hey, fool, let's check out this polearm thing.
So yeah, when he sees new types of weapons, he's going to summon that type of weapon.
Okay.
Just to give it a try.
Wait, you have had that thing this whole time?
I can make weapons, yeah.
Oh, you spent money on the. Yeah, this is still pretty. I like it though. Now we
It
can
is
have two.
silver, but it is magic.
Yeah, this is. I thought perhaps in case not everybody has something magical, this should put a dent in some undead.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I have my own magical weapons.
Yeah.
So there are 3 churches here in town, and there's one there's one shrine and a church being built around it. The 3 churches are Magain, Inaris, and Latobias. And the shrine is to Iomide, which they're building up a church around it at this point. It's still under construction. Magain, obviously being the goddess of death and war. Yes, they're going to have information on undead there.
So Alamora, I am imagining, will get that information out of somebody.
What is it?
And
What is it you're looking for, though?
she wants information about like how to destroy undead, how to like sneak past them, like dodge their senses, and the different kinds.
So you want an ecology of undead?
Pretty much. Yep.
Okay. That's going to cost you 2 silver
Okay.
for something like that. And they will give you a tome of effectively the most common undead that are out there. So I will, rather than go into full detail of it, I will allow you to make, wouldn't be religious. It would be, so we'll do arcane rolls.
Woohoo! I'm good at those.
So long as you have the book with you, add advantage to try and figure out, what undead you're looking at and like commonalities and if they have any particular weaknesses and so on and so forth.
Nice. You got the zombie decks.
Zombie.
Okay. And then Alamora. So as you were shopping, we'll get to this. We'll get to the other stuff later because we're getting real close to time. So Kieran shows up at this point. He's obviously got flagged by some person. He meets up with you outside the Church of Magain.
Alamora probably has like, a scroll and, the big tome of undead. And, Kieran, you got my message.
He says, yeah, I didn't figure you for somebody working with Mr. Ravenwood, but here we are.
It's good for business?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't doubt that. I've been on a couple trips per the Queen to help guard and to kind of see how they operate.
Oh, do tell. All the details, please.
He says they seem to make use of the coin they got. He seems to have quite a few people. To put it bluntly, obviously, when the war went sideways for the Therians, there were those who made it back home. There were a lot of displaced veterans, and so he seems to be employing a bunch of them to, his own means to help guard these routes.
Is he an upstanding businessman?
As much as anybody could be, from my understanding. I mean, he don't play around.
That's good.
He said,
good to
but
work with.
I mean, you can't really in theory, nonetheless. But from what I heard, one of the reasons why the king kind of fell out of favor, again, this is a rumor, but because Mr. Ravenwood stopped supporting him.
Oh, so money and politics.
I don't know by how much, but it looks like it was significant enough.
So him wanting to support us is probably a good thing.
Probably, but I mean, it's clearly business too. If you think about it, you guys are already all the way out east or west of here.
So how have you been the past month or two?
I've been doing all right. You encountering more of them orcs?
I didn't personally. We did capture one and spoke to him, and it seems the orcs have moved on to the deeper part of the woods.
I'll have to let the queen know that then, so we can keep on the lookout.
Yeah, you can. Quaid knows more specifics.
All right.
They scouted it out.
So
Yeah.
how long are you in town for?
We'll probably be heading out in a day or two.
So you got time for a drink then, maybe later on tonight?
Yeah, probably. But not spirits, please. I'd like to keep my wits about me.
That's all right. You don't have to ask permission from Sony or nothing, do you?
No.
Okay. Well, you
Should
seem to
I?
be. I don't know. You seem to be kind of wound up about that, at least initially, before everything else started happening that night.
True. I'm starting to get my bearings though in this new land.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll. So where are you staying at?
I give him the name of the inn.
Players already forgot.
Uh-huh.
Laurel and
The
Standard.
Laurel and Standard.
The Laurel and Standard. Thank you, party.
As the original Baldur's Gate game would say, you must gather your party before venturing forth. And he says, "All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'll meet you there. Just come sundown."
Sounds good.
All right. Well, my treat since you're visiting.
Oh, thank you, Kieran.
It's all right. I figure I should probably oblige since you asked me to go to Brannock Tor and I couldn't.
Oh, I so wish you could, but I understand you have previous obligations.
That I do, and I appreciate you understanding.
If that ever, goes away, though, you should come to Brannock Tor.
I will definitely keep that in mind.
I'll see you tonight at sundown.
That you will. So he just kind of tips his hat a little bit and goes walking off.
Also, not Asonia. Elamora immediately goes to find Asonia to tell her.
Okay. And that is where we're going to stop for the evening because we've had a solid 2 hours, 30 minutes at this point. We need to do RP votes real quick. So starting with Brittany.
Ooh, who had? What all did we do tonight?
Lots.
Check my notes.
We went
Check my notes.
shopping.
We did a lot. Yeah.
We bought
Talked,
some
we
ravens.
negotiated.
Yeah. But Rob,
Yep.
is it Duskwood or Ravenwood?
We had a buffet.
Duskwood.
Okay. Because
also, I wanted to ask, out of character, what is the relationship to Clan Falconius? Because there was that one guy, the messenger that came to Brannock Tor.
So Clan if I remember right, Clan Falconius was they were like the guild in charge of like a lot of the they were in charge of like essentially an adventurers guild, but also like bounty hunter stuff. So I think we had heard that once they collapsed, they kind of fell into working with Duskwood as like kind of they were probably among like those veteran types. No. Lazarus
Duskwood is a part of Clan Falconius.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I was confused because I thought everybody had the last name of Falconius.
That's a great question.
In the house?
Nope.
So, okay.
Because you're part of Clan Giddings and you don't have the last name of Giddings.
Oh, good point. Okay.
That's what happens when women in the family marry outside the family.
So he's married?
You women's.
I am not married. I just have some allegiance I mean,
Yeah.
I might be married. I don't know yet.
Let the
We
record state
we
that
didn't talk about
Asonia is
that.
married.
Right.
Okay, so
I
Brittany, who'd you
mean,
vote for?
I did accept a ring. I'm gonna go with Rachel
Okay.
for
Aw,
adding
thank you.
some good flavor.
Flavor. She's
Very
MSG.
consistent with her
Yeah,
men
character.
folk.
Okay.
Try.
George.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rachel for having a second victim. She's gonna be a urban legend.
Okay. Abby.
Sonia Brittany for her negotiation.
Okay. Dale.
Rachel for the conversation with Quaid.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Rachel.
It's a toss between Quaid and Sonia. I think I'm gonna go with Quaid because I enjoyed the conversation as well.
Okay. Mike.
Rachel.
Okay,
Hey.
doke. And Matt.
I'm gonna go with Quaid's side of the conversation because that was character development.
Okay.
So I like that exploration.
Cool. All right. So Rachel wins the RP vote.
Hey, thank you.
That should be 200 XP added on that. So when
Sweet.
we do the notes, make sure we note specifically that Rachel got RP vote 200, and everybody who dressed obviously gets the 150.
Good stuff.
So cool. Thank you guys for all hanging out with us tonight. That was a lot of fun. Our next games don't come up until next week. We have Star Wars on the 22nd at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then on Friday the 24th, we have Mythic Savannah, our World of Darkness game, which is at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then on the 25th, it's Marvel Superheroes at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So hope you guys hang out with us and chat with us and tune in and watch. Otherwise, you can catch it on the video on demand. Again, thank you guys all for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you again next time. Good night, guys.
Bye.